replace 400 diesel buses.
It's important that we start to reduce the emissions from our transportation system.
The county is also installing these charging stations, and the goal is to make these even greener. The county wants to connect these to solar farms. The county says 40% of all emissions countywide come from vehicles.
We have a lot more control over what we can do than the public at large, so we're trying to do the right thing ourselves.
The county says its buses carry 2 million passengers each year, and they'll be treated to a quiet ride.
It's running right now.
But county officials hope other transit systems hear how charged up they are.
And I think we're going to demonstrate that electric buses are a new technology that can be adopted throughout our entire region.
In Gaithersburg, Pete Mundine, WUSA 9.
Now, your WUSA 9 weather forecast, sponsored by Cox.
All right, so you've been kind of telling us this all week. We get one more dry day, and then the rain comes.
Pretty much. So get some stuff done tomorrow. We're actually looking at the potential for a little street flooding. I mean, some fairly heavy rain coming Friday night.
Wow.
So if you have some issues in your house, so check your gutters, your downspouts, and all that sort of thing. We are looking at a little bit faster timing, which is good news. I think it's going to get out of here a little quicker on Saturday. We may be able to salvage the back half of Saturday. Tomorrow, it was some kind of cold this morning. Tomorrow morning for the kids at the bus stop, not quite as cold, but they need the same winter coats, no doubt about that. We're looking at temperatures primarily in the 20s to around 30 to start, and then we're back into the low 40s as we get into noon hour, and actually not bad. Yeah, mid to upper 40s tomorrow by 3 o'clock. That's a little bit of a thaw for us. All right, let's talk about what's coming our way. Well, this is the snow map, and there's just no sense in showing this anymore, really. There's nothing here, and most of the snow west of the divide will actually fall not during the storm. They get rain too. They get snow Saturday night, and they get snow on Sunday. We don't enjoy that. So we're going to track rain. Okay, by 2 o'clock Friday afternoon, not much has happened yet, but as we go through till 11 o'clock, now we have some rain everywhere to the bay. Only 1/100th of an inch out toward Annapolis, but now we have almost 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch along the I-81 corridor. That's by 11 o'clock on Friday. And boom, this just moves across. So by noon on Saturday, most of us have over an inch of rain. You're like, well, that's not a big deal. That's a fair amount of rain. If it were snow, it'd be like 13, 14, 15 inches. That would be a big deal. So the inch is significant. And again, some street flooding is possible. There's still some leaves I pass going home through D.C. They haven't sucked up the leaves yet, so they're clogging the storm drains. That's not good. 7 o'clock Friday night, rain across most of the metro area, getting heavy by midnight, staying heavy overnight into the early morning hours on Saturday, and then moving out, I think, pretty quickly. I think this is a little bit slower than it really is. I think by the time we get to noon, 1 o'clock, it will be up into Baltimore, and there's the snow that develops west of the divide. So good news for the ski resorts Saturday night and into Sunday. All right, temperatures 48 tomorrow, 45 on Friday, and then 51 on Saturday. I'm banking on a little sun Saturday afternoon, and then mid-40s on Sunday, mid-40s on Monday. There's really no Arctic air in sight for the next few days. So some clouds tomorrow, but just chilly, temps in the 40s. We got that yellow weather alert now Friday afternoon and night into the morning hours on Saturday for that cold rain Friday night and into Saturday. Speaking of cold, tomorrow morning there'll be a few teens here and there, even 24, 25 downtown. And by mid-morning, we're still in the 20s. But by lunchtime, we're back up around 40 for highs in the 40s. So no problems tomorrow, 48. More clouds, but okay. And then 45 on Friday, and then 51 on Saturday. Good enough for yellow weather alerts. Sunday, kind of blustery. That hasn't really changed. Mid-40s, it'll feel like it's in the 30s. Upper 40s Monday, Tuesday, we're dry. And then next system on Wednesday, yeah, rain, not snow. Highs in the upper 40s.
Dan Snyder has figured it out. This is how the team's going to win. They need a new stadium.
Do you think that solves all the problems?
That's what it is.
Let's hope that solves all the problems. You know what? If it does solve all the problems, I'm with you, Dan Snyder. What is the Redskins owner doing now to try to get himself a new stadium? That's next.
When did staying in become the new going out? When did seeing the sunrise become seeing the unimaginable? When did disconnecting turn into connecting?